So what we'll do is, today we will discuss the concept of SAP scripts. So in the SAP scripts, basically SAP scripts and smart forms, both these are used for mass printing. Some of the day-to-day examples are generating offer letter from a company, generating offer letters, experience letters, or generating offer letter, experience letters, utility bills, credit card bills, credit card bills, bank checks. So all of these are the etc. All of these are the examples of scripts. These are the examples of scripts and smart forms. So initially they have these scripts, but later on they have come up with the concept of smart forms. So actually they or sales order form or a purchase order form. So like that they will give the layout. They will give the layout of the form. So let's say they want to have some the company logo here. And they want to have some address details here of the address details of the company, and here they want to print some sales order details. So like that they will give us this layout, how do they want their form. So whatever the layout they give, so based on that layout we will design the form in the T code SE71. SE71 is the T code where we can design our form, and we will write our calling program in T code SE38. We will write our program in SE38, and we will attach our form to the program. We will link our form to the program, right? And when we execute this program, it will fetch the layout. It will take the layout and it will fill out the details in this layout, and it will generate the output of the form. So this is what we are going to do. And another important T code that we are going to discuss today is SE78. SE78 is the T code to upload. SE78 is the T code to upload custom pics to our form. And they should always be in the format BMP, bitmap file format, BMP format. The pictures, they should always be in the BMP format. So we have to ask them, suppose if they want us to insert their company logo, sometimes in the forms they will insert the company logo, or they want to insert some scanned HR manager signature, something like that. So we should always ask them to give in the BMP format, bitmap file format, right? So And whenever we are working with the forms, we'll be using these standard function modules. We'll be using these standard function modules called open form, standard FMs, standard function modules called open form, and then write form and close form and close form. So these are the standard function modules we use whenever we are working with the forms. So it is like opening a book, writing in the book, and closing the book.
Is this the format of the code?
These are the standard function modules we will call.
Okay, okay.
Standard function modules. Right.
Got it. Yeah.
So open form is first we'll call the open form function module, and then we will pass the form name, and then we will call the write form function module, and we'll pass the main window to this form, and then we'll call the close form standard function module. Yeah, and even though we will not pass any values, but still we have to call this standard function.
Got it.
So all of these are the important interview point of view questions. Where do you design the form? In the T code SE71, we'll design our form. And how do you upload custom pictures? So SE78 is the T code to upload custom pictures to our form. And what are the standard function modules we use whenever we are working with the forms? Open form, write form, and close form. So these are the three standard function modules we use whenever we are working with the forms, right? So let's see how we can design our form, and let us see how we can attach our calling program. So let's go to our object navigator SE80, and under the programs, our program name is SAP Scripts. So this is the name of the program. So in this program, what we are trying to do is we have declared our line type. So here we are taking the details like sales order number, sales order, sales organization, distribution channel, and division. So whatever the fields they want us to display in the form, we can take those details and end of our line type. And we are also declaring our work area based on the above line type. So we are having our selection screen. Selection screen is the keyword. Begin of block is the keyword. You can give any name for the block, right? With frame is the keyword. Title text. If you want to give some custom heading, we can use the keyword title text. Selection screen, end of block, ACD. Whatever name you give, same thing. Selection screen, begin of block, selection screen, end of block. So here we are asking the user to enter their choice of any sales order number, and it is of type. We are referring to the standard data element VBELN_PA. So start of selection. So we are trying to fetch the data. So we are selecting sales order, sales organization, distribution channel, division into work area from VBAK master table, right? Where VBELN equal to VBELN. So whatever the sales order number that the user enters here in the selection screen for that particular sales order number, we are trying to fetch the details and we are trying to put them into our work area. Right. So first we'll call our standard function module open form. So whenever we want to call the standard function modules or custom function module. We select the pattern button and we give the name of the function module and we give enter, and it will give this template, right? So here for the form, we have to pass our form name. So let us design this form. So we will design this form now. So this is our form name. So we will design this form in the T code SE71, and the line number 35 also we have removed the star, we have uncommented. So language equal to system language. So that means this standard function module will open this form, right? And then we'll call our second standard function module write form. So we are calling the second standard function module write form. Now we want to write in the book. We have opened the book. Now we want to write in the book. So write form. So for by default in every form there will be a main window. There will be a main window by default. So we are passing that main window here, right? For the window, and for the element we are passing the sales info. So we will give some heading in the main window. So that heading we will pass here. So whatever the way heading we give in the main window, that heading we can pass here for the right form. And again we are going to call our standard function module close form. So we are going to call the standard function module close form, and for this standard function module we are not passing any information, but still we have to call this, right? So it is like opening a book, writing in the book, and closing the book. It is like a syntax. So we have to, even though we don't pass any values, but still we have to call the standard function module close form, right?
Yeah. Do we need to use size aborts every time here in order to make sure this is running?
See, this size aborts will be generated automatically. Let me show you. Let me just right. So let us call the standard function module close form again. So you can select the pattern button. You can give the function module name and continue. So here, if you observe, it will give the template, right? So the size aborts also automatically it is giving in the template itself. Yeah.
Okay.
So that is generating automatically, right? So if it doesn't generate, then we can always check our size aborts, right? So if this function module is successful, then we can check if size aborts equal to 0, then that means this function module is executed successfully, something like that, right? But in this case, it is automatically giving the size aborts, right? So let us design our form. Let us design our form in the T code SE71. So let's go to SE71, and whatever the name we give here, let us try to design this form in SE71. So copy the name and let's go to the T code SE71. So this is our form name. We want to design this form, right? So select the create button. So till now, this form is not available in English language. So continue. So this is our sales order form. And there is a tab here called the basic settings. So select the basic settings. So page format. So whatever the format they want to have, we can, there are all of these are the available page formats. So whatever the, they will mention what format they want to have, they will mention. So whatever the format they want to have, we can select that format here. And this for page orientation also, right? Orientation also they will mention whether they want to have the in a portrait format or landscape format. So whatever they want, we can select that. If they want to have landscape format, we can select the landscape format, right? And there is this tab called the paragraph format. So select the paragraph format. So here we can define our paragraph format. So I'm defining this paragraph format V6. So V6 is the name of my paragraph format. So in the paragraph format, there is this tab called font. So select the font tab. And here again, this also they will mention what is the font family they want to have, right? And what is the
Okay.
font size they want to have. Whatever the font family and whatever the font size they want to have, we can select those family and the font family and the font size. And this also they will mention in the functional specification document. So whatever they mention there, we can check that and we can mention those values here, right? So let us save our paragraph format. So V6 is the name of our paragraph format. So again, let's go back to there is this tab here called the header. So again, let's go to the basic settings. So here default paragraph. So V6 is our default paragraph. So we have to mention the default paragraph name here and again save this information. And there is this tab here called the layout tab. So select the layout tab. So this is our layout. And by default, there will be a main window by default. So you can resize that main window to whatever the size you want to have. You can resize that main window, right? So you can, you can resize it. You can move it to whatever the size you want to have. And also one more thing, when they give this form layout, sometimes they will also give us the dimensions. Dimensions in the sense like um, um, they will give this left margin, upper margin, window width, and window height. So they will give these coordinates. So we simply have to give that coordinates here. So automatically the window will be of that size, right? So sometimes they will also give the coordinates for these windows. If they give the coordinates, it is much easy. You just have to put those coordinates for each and every window, and that window will be of that particular size, right? So this is our main window. So let us try to um, resize our main window. So you can resize and you can have your main window. And let us try to create some more windows. So let us see how we can upload our picture, right? So like I told you, the picture, it should always be in the BMP format. So we have one picture here. It is of BMP format. So whatever the logo or picture, whatever they give, it should be of the BMP format. So let us try to upload this picture in our form. So let's go to the properties of this picture and let us take the path. Let us go to the path and it is pic.bmp. So let's go here. So first we have to upload the outside picture into our SAP system. So let us go to SE78. First we have to bring that picture into our SAP system. So under the graphics, you can double click on this BMP and you can mention the path of the picture. So it is pic.bmp is the path of our picture. So copy the path and it is a color bitmap image and you have to select the import. So we have to import the outside picture into the SAP system, right? So for the file name, you can give the path of the picture, and then here you can give the name, right? So you can give the name of the picture. So my picture name is the name of my picture is tiger pic, right? And when you are naming your picture, you don't have to start with a Y or a Z. The name of the picture, you don't have to start with a Y or a Z. You can give any name, whatever name you want, you can give. So in our SAP, it will be saved with this name, tiger pic, right? So continue. So it is trying to import the picture on my desktop into the SAP system. So we got the message. Graphic tiger pic was imported. So now we can refer to this picture. Whenever we want, we can use this picture. So again, let's go to our form. So this is our form, right? So again, let's try to resize this window. You can drag and drop, right? So you can resize your window to whatever the size you want to have. You can resize it. So this is our form. And let us try to insert the logo. So whenever you want to insert the logo, wherever you want to insert it, you can place your cursor there, right click, create graphic, and our picture name is tiger pic, right? So you can give the name here. Tiger pic is the name of our picture, and it is a color bitmap image, and continue. So this is our picture. You can drag and drop that picture wherever you want to have it. So this is our picture. We have inserted the picture in the form. Now let's try to have some address details. So again, place the cursor, right click, window. So we want to create another window. So if they give us the coordinates, what we can do, we can simply enter that coordinates here, right? So window width. So window width here it is 40, right? So suppose if you change this to 50, it will increase the size of the window. See, it has increased. So like that, you can simply change your coordinates here, right? So if you give 55, if you make it as 55, it will be increased. The window width will be increased further. So like that, you can change your coordinates, right? Or you can also simply drag and drop like this also. You can simply drag and drop, or you can change your coordinates. Both way you can do, right? So now let us try to put the address of the company here. So select the window, and select the text here, and here you can go to this path, go to and change editor, and continue. Go to change editor, right? So here our here if you select this drop down, you have all these options here. Whatever the paragraph format that we have designed, that we have created, you can see that paragraph format here. And whenever you want to give some headings, you can select /e. And whenever if you want to have some if loop, you can go with this. If you want to comment a line, you can select this. If you want to go with the loops, whenever you are having if loop or something, you can take this command line. And if your line is extended, you can take the equal to sign. And if you want to have your whatever the paragraph format you have defined. If you want to take that, you can take that paragraph heading, right? So this is the address details. So this is the address details, right? Give some address details. Some city. Some address details. So this is the address details of the company. So let's go back, right, and save it. Now let us try to insert the sales order details in the main window. So select the window, and here also you can give the paragraph format, or paragraph format is V6, right? So save it, and here go to the format. This is our format window, right? And let us try to insert the text in this format in our main window. So select the window and select this text button, and then you can go to this path, go to and change it there. So for the main window, we have to give the heading. So whenever we want to give the heading, we have to select /E for headings. So let us give the heading here. So whatever the heading we give here, this heading we will pass to the right standard function module in the program, right? So this is the heading we want to have, and we can select our paragraph format. V6 is our paragraph format, right? So you can sales order header details. So whenever you want to give the static text, hard-coded text, you can give like this. And whenever you want to give a whenever you want to you can also give whenever you want to give dynamic details, you have to sales order, you have to give them between the ampersands. So we have our sales order details in our work area. So this is our work area field. So whenever you want to display the dynamic details, you have to give them between the ampersands like this. Sales order, sales organization, BDLL, BKORG, distribution channel. So the left hand side, you are giving the hard coded text. Right hand side, you are giving the dynamic values, because for each and every sales order, their values will be changed. So whatever the value, whatever the information we are having in our work area, we are displaying our work area fields. We are writing our work area fields, right? So we are having the we have fetched the data and we have put it into our work area. So we are displaying our work area values. So the left hand side are the hard coded text. If you want to display the hard coded text, we can give them normally like this. But if you want to display the dynamic values, we have to put them between the ampersands like this, right? Because these values will be changing for each and every sales order. So let's go back and let us go ahead and let's try to activate our form. So our form is activated, right? Now we have to attach our calling program to this form. So our program name is SAP Scripts. So this is our program name. So we have to attach this, we have to link this program to our form. So let us see how we can do that. So this is the path: form, check, definition. Again, form, check, text. So continue. See here it is saying there is no print program for this form. So there is no form attached. So let us try to link the program, append print program. There is this button here called the append print program. So you can give the program name and copy and select the line and copy. So we have attached the program. Now we got the message that text is syntactically correct. So again, after linking the program, let us try to activate our form one more time. So now our form is in active state. Now, how to do the testing? When we execute this program, let us try to execute this program. You can give any sales order number, right? And when you execute, so output standard output device is LP01, and then you can select print now. And since you cannot print here, we can check with the print. We can go with the print preview button. So this is our form. So this is the logo of the company. These are the address details of the company, and these are our sales order details, right? So like that, suppose if they want to have one more window here, we can have it. If they want to insert some HR manager's signature here, we can insert that picture also, right? So like that, whatever they want, we can create the windows and we will insert the information in that particular window, right? So this is how we will design our forms. So we will be in any SAP project, there will be requirement for designing the forms, smart forms, right? So we will have this all these requirements in any SAP project. So this is our company logo. This is the address details of the company. And suppose you see here, these two are not aligned, right? So this one you can move little bit left. So if you change the coordinates left margin, then this will be moved. These two will be aligned, or you can move this little bit right side. So like that we can do some alignment, right? So like that we can have whatever the windows they want to have, we can have those windows, and we can insert the windows, create the windows, and we can insert the text or logos in that windows. So this is how we can work with the forms, right? Yes. Yes, any concerns?
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Once we would like to have like this kind of form, but different data for different companies or different sales order, but we want to print out like 500 of these in one click. Is it also possible that way, that the new only the that dynamics data will be printed and then the static data will stay here as is in this form?
Yes, it is possible. So what do you have to do in that case?
Link it with the database.
We have to make some changes, like here in the selection screen we are trying to pass only one sales order number, right? So instead of that, we have to pass a range of sales orders.
Range, okay.
We have to use the select options, and we can pass a range of sales orders, and we have to collect the data into the internal table, right?
Yes.
We have to
Yes.
collect the data into an internal table, and we just have to use loop at internal table into work area. We have to use loop at internal table into work area, and we will end the loop here, end loop. So that means what it will do for each and every sales order, it will first it will move the first sales order into work area, and all this will happen: open form, write form, close form, right? Again it will move the next sales order, again it will print. So like that it will take, like for example, this is for, we are doing it for one sales order, right? So if you want to give multiple, all you have to do is like, first you have to define, you can define data, your let's say, you can give some field name, right? So uh, your uh, you can give some n underscore VBELN, and it is of type VBELN underscore VBA. So in your select options, in the select options, you can give s underscore VBELN for n underscore VBELN, right? So here the user can enter the range of sales order numbers. And then here in the select statement, you can change your select statement. So you can change your select statement to in this case, then you don't have to put your single, because we want to select multiple records now. And one more thing we also have to do is like, we should also define our work area internal table, right? Because we want to capture multiple records. So you can give IT VBAK, it is type table of the above line type ST VBAK, right? So we have also defined our internal table based on this line type. So here in the select statement, you can select all these fields into your internal table, from work area, where VBELN in S underscore VBELN, right? So that means if you give range of sales order numbers, for all the sales order numbers, it will collect into this other data into this internal table, right? Now you just have to use loop at internal table into work area. ITVBAK into WAVBAK. You are using loop at internal table into work area, and everything will be same. And at the end, you will use AND loop. That means for each and every record, it will perform, right? Now let us try to activate the program. Line number 26. Here into table internal table, right? So when we are fetching data into internal table, we have to give into table internal table. When we are fetching data into work area, we can simply say into work area. Excuse me for a second. So now let us try to execute. So when we want to see here, now we can give the range of sales orders. So let us try to take the sales orders from VBAK table. So let's go to the data and let us see. So let us take sales orders from 49802 to 85, right? So to 85 to 85. So let us try to execute. So LP01 is the standard output device, right? Print now and print preview. So page, it is taking only one, right? Here we should have 5 pages, right? Page 1, page 2, page 3, like that. It should show 5 pages. Next page.
Do we need to close out any other screens to run this one?
Okay. Let me see. Okay, this is our form. Okay, now let's try to execute again. So our program name is SAP Scripts. So this is our program. So let me put a breakpoint and see what is happening. So we are giving the sales order numbers. So here in our internal table, it is picking 5 records because we have given 5 sales order numbers, right? So these are the sales order numbers. It is picking. And let us select F6. Okay, loop at internal table into work area. Now our internal table is work area is having the first record. Okay. So let's go with F6. Okay, LP01. Print now and go with the print preview. Okay, and now it is going to the right form. Okay, and then it is going to the close form. Sometimes these training servers, they act very differently. Actually, here it should show 5 pages, right? Page 1, page 2, page 3, like that it should show 5 pages. So oh no, it is going. Okay, let me see. It is still connected to debugger. Okay. Now it will take the second one. Now it has taken the second one. Alright, even though it is showing 1 of 1, it is showing the second one now. Okay.
Yes, it is showing the second one. Yeah.
Second one,
Sales
yeah.
order 4982. It was 4980 before.
Okay. Let's see. I think some settings during while they are installing, they have to do some settings. I think some settings are missing. It's taking so much time. It is still trying to do execute. See, actually, here itself it should generate the 5 pages, right? Page 1, page 2, page 3, like that. So we just have to select the next page. So like that 5 pages it should show. So here it is still going on. Okay, let me do one thing. Okay, stop that and again try to execute the program again. Let's see. So let's go to Z Scripts. Okay, I will remove the breakpoint. Okay, and let me give only 2 and see what it will do. I will give 81. That means only 2 pages it should generate. LP01. Okay, print now. Okay, now let's say delete after output. Okay, let us check this and see. Print preview. Also, it has generated only 1. But if you observe, when we go in the debugging mode, then it is showing. So I think some settings are not proper here.
I think the next sales order was 82 instead of 81. If you see that one, 80.
Oh, there is no 81?
I don't think so. Put it 82 and see 2 pages comes out.
Let me check in the table.
Yeah.